the truth.
Hey everyone, Hoptical here. So here in this video, I'm here to talk about, well, I said here 3 times, and now 4 times. In this video, I'm going to talk about Modern Warfare 2. For those of you who don't know, the logo was recently revealed today, and honestly, it's really cool. But not only am I here to talk about Modern Warfare 2's logo, I'm here to talk about Modern Warfare 2 in general, because I have some concerns that I would love to share. And honestly, I'm about to list them now. My main concern is the playstyle going to be dead similar to Modern Warfare 19? If so, I'm concerned, because Modern Warfare 19's main problem was the fact that it catered too much to the casual players, and ultimately the competitive players just really got no fun out of it, because the casual players just camped it out, and then unfortunately what that did was that made competitive players just feel like there was no incentive to play, and that was Modern Warfare 19's main downfall. But the second being, and I'm talking to Joe Secott here, too many goddamn doors. I agree, it should have been called Modern Warfare, because ultimately, goddamn did that game have, like, more doors than it needed to. Now, enough of talking about doors. The main thing is, for what a lot of people probably want to know, is, are the maps going to be better? Because nobody wants Piccadilly Circus. Nobody wants Piccadilly Circus at all. That map still remains to be one of the most terrible maps known to mankind, and I truly hope that that is not ever done again, like even any map design ever done like that again, because that was awful. And words cannot express how much I want to strangle Infinity Ward for doing a map like Piccadilly Circus. It's bad, and I will just I will die on that hill pretty much. Now, the final question I have is, how much communication are we going to get from Infinity Ward? Because Treyarch and Sledgehammer Games, their communication with their game has not been good. And I don't mean that horribly across Sledgehammer, but communication has been so poor. You know, one of the best communications we got from Treyarch was from their recent information about what's going on with the state of their game. You know, for those who don't know, Treyarch made a massive blog post detailing about how they're going to, and I quote, go to round-based mode. And I do have a bit more confidence in COD now, but ultimately, where my main problem lied with Treyarch was that they just, it felt like they didn't know what the fans wanted. But now that Kevin Drew's in there, I feel like he's gonna definitely fix up a little bit more now. For those who don't know, Kevin Drew was one of the associate designers, or the lead light designer for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and the systems for it, where he now got promoted to director, and he knows basically what players like about zombies. I assume that because, you know, he's been very vocal with the players, so I'm really confident in his attempt to bring zombies back to where it needs to be. But anyway, Modern Warfare 19, I don't want it to be dead similar to the new Modern Warfare coming out, because if that's the case, they need to figure out a way to tackle the issue with all the camping players. Because if that happens, then we've got a big issue. So I'm hoping that Infinity Ward has fixed the problem of there being just way too much of a slow-paced game. Because ultimately, I just don't want a Call of Duty where I have to spend 10 hours waiting for a player to show up. Because ultimately, that's what I hated. You know, I played a little bit of Modern Warfare 19, and I just didn't enjoy the slow pacing of it. And I really hope that Treyarch, sorry, it's not Treyarch, Infinity Ward doesn't make the same mistake that they did before. But it's because it seems like, as I said earlier, they've learned a lot, and I'm really happy about that. Because, to be frank with you, you know, I doubt a lot of players want to be in the same situation as they were with just players just don't want to be left in the dark. That's all I'm gonna say is that's not what players want. They want clear communication. They want to know what's going on with the game and how they're planning to fix it. Excuse the idiot sniping up there. Let me take him down. A blank hit's cool. Yep. Blank hit again. Cool. Blank hit again. There we go. Jeez, that was embarrassing. Oh, there's a camper there. Unfortunately, this is basically Cold War and Modern Warfare 19's dilemma. It's just the camping and the map design for this is so problematic for the players who just want to have a fast-paced game. Like, oh, let's see, look at that. All you have to do is stay in one position that players are near, and then that's it, you've won. That's pretty much what I hated about Cold War, is that players could just stay in a singular position and win the game. That's, you know, pretty much Cold War and Modern Warfare rewarded the campers for being, you know, slower paced at the game. That's what everyone hated, is that the campers were rewarded and the players who actually wanted to have fun at a faster pace were punished. It rewarded you for camping and punished you for just moving. And so I sincerely hope that they've fixed that issue somehow. Like, it would be a miracle if they have. But at the same time, I have my doubts. Because again, this was the same company that's made Modern Warfare 19. And Modern Warfare 19, while indeed was one of the best CODs graphically, when it came to, like, pacing wise, it was one of the worst CODs. And then Vanguard rolled in and just was like, yo, I'm taking your place as the worst COD. Like, all around, Vanguard is the worst Call of Duty, and I originally praised it because originally the communication was getting from Sledgehammer was pretty decent. We did get some pretty decent communication from Sledgehammer, but unfortunately, that's kind of fallen off a little bit. You know, Treyarch, they had the season broadcast where they was breaking down everything we were to expect the new season. We don't even get that. Sledgehammer just goes, here's a patch note, here's an update, be thankful. And then, you know, they laugh about it on Twitter about how bad their game is, which isn't fun. But yeah, I just want some consistency from Infinity Ward on this whole thing, and I'm looking forward to a reveal. I will be doing a reaction and breakdown on what I think about the whole reveal. Whether it's one day after or the day that it happens, depending on how nice my internet is to me. Yeah, but anyway, I'm out of time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you.